Let's go. Patch is out. What the hell? We didn't even see this coming. Oh, the excitement. The excitement. Osler, how you doing? I didn't see it coming. I literally just got home. I've checked my phone, Discord, and it goes patch. No embargo. So I'm like, hang on, is the patch actually out? Ran upstairs, got on my computer, checked it out. Yeah, uploaded or updated through Steam. We're on. So I haven't got long. That's the problem. You were disappointed with the time life. Yeah, like I said, I'll probably look an absolute mess. I'll look all right. Sod it. Screw it. I don't care. As I said, maybe an hour we'll get. I haven't got long. Like I said, I'm out this evening, unfortunately. But we're going to test as much as we can test, or the things that I feel are relevant. Yeah, let's just sort of get into it. Yeah, that's really what I want to test in stability. To be fair, straight away I can see graphical update or something. I don't know. It just looks right. Anyway, they are. Yeah. What a nice Christmas present. As long as nothing's broken. Right, wheels on. Let's get up. Like I said, I'm not even organised, to be fair, guys. I am not even organised. So we're going to bring up. I've got it on my other screen. We're just going to quickly go through. Going to try and familiarise ourselves with it. Obviously, I will make a video. This is just going to be a sort of, not so much a tongue-in-cheek, but a quick sort of go over the things that I think are important and test them out. Right, add a radar system functionality that could be customised in the HUD. Camera and visual settings. The field of view FOV settings have been moved to a preference page. FOV is now split into two global options: external camera FOV and cockpit camera FOV. The per car cockpit FOV options have been removed. LOD draw distance tweaked and improved performance. Visual rear view mirror can now be repositioned in the HUD editor. Career and progression. Player can no longer purchase vehicles that do not have the associated championships. Not to buy. Online social. Social racing now follows the same registration flow as ranked. Registered, choose vehicle, register. Online custom lobbies. Lobby settings can now be edited within the lobby. Oh my days. There it is. Happy days. That's one. Fixed an issue where the lobby countdown would not start when a ready player came host. Lobbies are marked as private if friends only is enabled to pass through this set. Fixed an issue where players getting stuck loading into track when another user fails to load and get stuck. Okay, that will help stability. Hellcat, how you doing? Alex, how you doing? Add an in-game message to notify players when the servers are undergoing maintenance. AI improvements. I'm not too bothered about AI. We're going to skip that. As I said, I know it's relevant for some. It's not relevant to me. Stability and performance. Add missing initialization, improved overall code robustness. Vehicle actor updates and support thread true to track process and improved stability. Fixed a rare crash when could fail random during a frame. Integrated. Fixed multiple crashes caused a null pointer access. Improved thread safety on PS5. Fixed an issue in command queue process. Add missing thread safety. Okay. Audio removed excessive tarmac rumble. UI menus. Increased text fields. Not bothered. Vehicles. Fixed banner UV mapping. R8 GT3 Evo 2 corrected dashboard RPM light intensity. Track and penalties. All new off track and penalty system. Got to test that. Updated pit layouts, grids and track boundaries were required. Improved track splines. Enhanced off track penalty detection across all circuits. So we're going to do some grass cutting then to test these penalties. Hellcat, how you doing? Like I said, environment art optimization, vegetation optimization, improved performance across track, fixed tree, normal maps, brushes, implements and tracks, extensive visual and performance, fixed penalty fixes and visual cleanups, material lighting and LOD improvements, collision wall and barrier adjustments, general LOD clipping. Obviously, this is massive. I will get a video out in the next couple of days. Again, another side by side to test the last version to this version. Obviously, see FPS, see if we can visually see the differences. Input system updates, fixes, fix issues with Logitech peripherals, pressure calculator fixes. Okay, so things we want to test really are the radar. Obviously, graphics we can look at while we're going around the track. Online, we'll try and do a bit of online. Might not be able to test that fully today. Full patch test all the unsub. Fixing this with player, yeah. So, like I said, the penalty system and everything else, that's really what we want to go at, pretty much. So, we're going to go, let's see if anything's happened here. Not really. Let's go multiplayer. Ranked. What ranked we got? So, let's go. Why not jump in, actually? See if we can get in this. See if we can get in it. Let's see. Let's not counter chickens. Let's just see. Best bet ranked online with people. Obviously, we will test like Zolder and stuff like that for track limits. We'll test the other tracks that you can abuse the track limits. Patch update today, Hellcat. It's out. It's out now. I didn't even realise. This is why I've jumped on. How many bugs were introduced? Exactly, oil slick. We're just... Only time will tell. I can't test everything right now, so... You've been absolutely smashing the GTOs. Nice. But yeah, let's see. On console, I presume it's out. It should be out for everyone. It doesn't say specific to PC. It did mention PS5 for one of the fixes. So hopefully, right. It's 22 in here, so this will be interesting. How you'll get onto it when you finish work also. I mean, unfortunately for me, I'm out this evening. I'd love to test it all, but like I said, tomorrow's going to be a fun day because I'm going to be testing in the afternoon and evening. It's out on Xbox. Good. Like I said, I was on this morning. I've made a video. It should be out at 4 o'clock. So obviously it's nothing to do with the patch because I didn't realise the patch was out. Over 20 polls, nice. Well, like I said, if the radar works, as I said, and I stand by this, you're still going to get people come across you, even with a radar. So hopefully we don't have to implement it. It's there. It should be there straight away. Right, here we go. Let's see if graphics and everything else to see my frame rate. I am streaming, so this will be interesting, frame rate wise. Right, okay, we're loading in then. Still this BS. Let's put a setup on. Yeah, Division. A guy called Division has put a setup for this track in the PMR Discord as well. So, oh, there it is. It's a bit big. Seems to work. Looks good. Cheers, mate. Just bump your way through. DLSS is now broken. We can test that. That's not a problem. I wasn't using it anyway. I did try and use it, and then it didn't like it. Ah, look at it. Look. I've got a radar, mate, and you're still going to the side of me. Wow. Told you. Radar means shit if people's spatial awareness isn't there. Or people are just idiots. Joey Franco, thank you, buddy. I said I will try and catch up with the chat. Obviously, we just want to test stuff. Graphics, I don't see any difference. Frame rate's not too bad. Considering I'm streaming, it looks okay. I think the replay is going to be where it's at with the graphics, to be fair. That'll tell us a lot. Days. Yeah, that'll tell us a lot. Trees look a little bit crisper. There's no fuzziness. The clouds are a little bit fuzzy if you have a look. So, come on, mate. Jeez. There you go. See, look. I've got a radar, pal. I've got a radar and you're still hitting me. You're going to come and hit me again for a third time. Wow. Radar schmadar don't mean shit when people are absolute idiots, does it? I did say this. Doesn't matter. You can have a radar as big as your house on the screen. People want to come across you and just be absolute knobheads. They're going to do it. You know what I mean? I mean, radar looks good, I'll be honest. A bit big for me. Looks a little bit big. Maybe you can reduce the size of it. But yeah, that was just... I mean, at the end of the day, we're not bothered about this race. It's just testing stuff. It seems to work. It's sort of working in real time. It's not juddery or anything. So, as I said, yeah. Yeah, but if I think if it was smaller, I'm sort of thinking along the lines of ACC. For me, it just looks a little bit big. Oh, there goes the audio. Did that audio go louder for people just then? It went louder for me in my headset. I don't know if it's my headset or it's the game. Got a radar, mate. Use it. Yeah, got a radar, mate. Use it. Oh. That was, he tried to punt me, did you see that? Even the radar didn't help him then. Oh my days, some people, like I said, you can, what's that saying? You can take a horse to water or whatever it is, you can't make it drink. Oh my days. I'm gonna buy somebody a radar for Christmas. They need like a heat-seeking thing for the car that they actually can lock onto somebody and get them. not try it and then yeah, completely miss and look like an absolute donkey. Oh, you gotta love it, ain't you? If you didn't love it, you'd be crying. That's the problem. You'd exact revenge, which isn't gonna really help anyone. Yes, it makes you feel a little bit better. All the players have officially migrated. So I'm not bothered. This is just testing shit out. Obviously, if people want to look like absolute knobheads by trying to take me out, then that's their bag at the end of the day. But yeah, this tuned by division isn't too bad. It can take the first corner really well. I think top speed's up as well. So anyone that wants the setup, it's by division, he's called. You've probably seen him in some of the lobbies, and it's up on PMR's setups page for free. So if you're struggling around here, definitely go and check it out. That was a horrible corner. Exactly, early Christmas present. Can't fault them. Cannot fault them. At the end of the day, you probably see with me, I'm always on the sort of cautious or sceptical side. Just the way I am because of the promises, broken promises with other titles and stuff. I always like to sort of give both sides, give my own oh my days, give my own opinion. You've got the fastest lap right now. Nice work. So look how quick you go through this corner. It's criminal, absolutely criminal with his setup. No wonder he was like right on my backside yesterday when I raced him. No, you idiot. Go wide and then cut back and then go too early. Still don't think it's great round the corners, but be interesting, wouldn't it? Like I said, we'll try and check out as much as we can, but for me the graphics look slightly better. Frame rate's definitely up because I'm streaming as well, so I'm sure it was a bit lower, but it'd be interesting. Different tracks, different cars. I do see that as well. Certain tracks are really heavy on the graphics. All right, to lift. Oh, they went off. That was a better corner, was it? Yeah, slightly better. The V8, yeah. I'd have preferred a bit of a more of a louder engine sound on that V8, one of these, you know. There should be some quick people now on here because Division's setup is there, basically. I'll tell you what, I'm going really slow. Why am I going so slow? 34s. Where have I messed up? There? Maybe. Possibly, but it's still going to be stability, isn't it, oil slick? And by the looks of it, they said they've done the customs that you can change the lobby when you come out the race. You don't have to leave the lobby and create a new one, which is massive. That's a big thing. There's loads more time in this. Just can't find it. Not about 2 seconds slower. One more. Bit better. Still down on time though. Way down. Oh my days, that was a bit of a... did you see that? That was a bit of a delay in track limits there. Oh, do I like that? Maybe not. I don't know if I like that, you know. Let's go back to the pits. I'd love someone to swap the Audi 5-cylinder engine to the Mazda. Yeah, that would be absolutely... What, with the all-wheel drive system as well, that would be pretty epic. Right, I'm not sure. What can we try now? While we're in here, I'll tell you what we'll do. We shouldn't really do it. Actually, we're not going to do it. Yeah, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to put DLSS on because it will probably knack my stream, so, which is not what we want. So, yeah, definitely. Right, hang on. We need HUD. Where's the HUD? Cockpit setup. HUD layout. You make it smaller? No. So where would you put it? You'd probably put it there, wouldn't you? To be fair, sort of out the way. Still a bit big for my liking. I'd love to, yeah, make it a little bit smaller, but that's my preference. I mean, one thing I'm missing again, and I don't... Right, okay, it is a strange one. Since when has the MX-5 had electrical power? Look at the bar. I know it's on this screen. It probably hasn't, but yeah, one thing I can't... Right, so they did say FOV. Can't see. Camera... Tilt raise lower. Right, so everything's on. Where has my... I don't understand where my brake pedal meter's gone. It ain't there anymore, which is... yeah, it like comes and goes. Yeah, I don't know why I've got it on KPH, to be fair. I have chopped and changed it. I think with the updates, obviously not this one, the previous one, it changes it, so, which isn't good. Yeah, I can't believe how slow I've gone. Oh no, within a couple of attempts. Should be low 33s to high 32s, really, but... Ah, I wonder if the replays work. I'd say they probably won't because they didn't mention anything about the replays. We want after... Right, we'll see how we get on in here. I'm not too fussed. We want to maybe abuse track limits and that just to test it. That delay in the track limit, that tells me like a... What's the one where it's thinking about it and then it gives you it? I can't remember what it is. What title it was. I didn't like that. I'd rather it straight away. Right, what we got? Not that, not that. Right. Okay, yeah, this is just faster to make you faster. Yeah, like I said, see, there's no, where's my pedals? Where's my pedal input? It's not on here. And I don't know how to get it on. It's just disappeared. Just really weird, bizarre. It's done it from, yeah, the previous update, so... Driver still, okay. I thought they did. It's the quickest way to cut across the pit. The pit, yeah, the pit exit. Right, here we go. Like I said, we'll just see how we get on, but at least I know where he is. That's the thing. Absolutely smoked him. Smoked him at the start. Yeah, I think it's 0.9 a lap. Yeah, I prefer this setup to Divisions. Divisions is definitely faster top speed. This turns quicker though, to be fair. Oh, we're going to probably not come first in this if we're going to test track limits. See how harsh they are. And he's got a 2-second penalty already. Horrible corner. Where can we test it? I don't know this track. Ideally, the tracks we need to test are like Monza, Solder, which we will do in a single. We'll test a custom server as well. Try and get somebody in that we can do a quick race, come back out and see if we can change stuff. David, how you doing, mate? I'm all good, thank you. I hope you're doing well. So I wasn't even supposed to be on, and then it was like, okay. So yeah, we didn't go that far across the track, did we, on that lap, and it gave us a penalty. I think that, yeah, I think that's what the problem is, the peer-to-peer. I'm sure that's what it's got. There is no sort of servers. They don't run a server. I think that's part of the issue. Come on, what am I doing? Alright, where can we cut this, or... Just thinking of a good place to cut. Not really massive on this, are they? Not really any, like, glaringly obvious points to cut the track. As much as I like winning, but we're not here to win. We're here to test stuff. Trying to see where to cut. Come on, guys, give me some help here. Where can I cut? Right, actually, let's go. Oh, wow, okay. I had one tyre still on the track. That's a bit harsh. Oh, what's it go? Slow down to give back. Oh, my days. Oh, okay. You've got to slow right down. Okay, that's new. Them front tires smoking hot. MC, how you doing, mate? So that's, yeah. I think these, I don't know. It's going to be track to track, isn't it? certain tracks are gonna look good with these, and certain ones aren't. I don't think I made that much progress by cutting it, and it wasn't really a massive cut either, so a bit strange that one, but hey ho. I want to see where else we can cut. Where else can we cut that it's not going to, not that we, yeah, take the piss. No. No cut for that then. Okay. They still need perfecting, I think. That was a bit of a stupid one there. One I do want to test is the one at Silverstone. Let's see. Try to think where else I can cut. Where can I cut? Oh no. The problem is these aren't really places that you would cut and make a lot of time. That's the thing. Let's see if we go over here. Surely. It might still need some work then. For me. Not quicker. Oh, there you go. Okay. There you go. Give back 3 point. How did I gain 3.1 seconds? That's a bit OTT. That's OTT. I didn't make no time up by cutting there. If I'd stayed on the track and went the proper way round, I'd have gained nothing. And I gained nothing from cutting that. So 3.1 seconds, that is harsh. Very harsh. Yeah, very harsh. Yeah. Like I said, the first time it didn't do it, the second time it did. That's like, yeah, a little bit weird, to be fair. Right, let's get out of here. So yeah, ranked. So there's another MX-5. Have they... Group 5, GTE. Well, what do we want to do? Custom. Custom. Anyone in a custom? Oh, they've changed that as well. They've changed the icon to a mouse and a controller. Let's create a server, see what happens. Him and a chicane cut. See, no, I don't want them to sort that. Right, let's go 5 minutes. 1 lap. Oh, actually, we don't even have that on. Let's do 1 lap. Hopefully people will join. I just need 2 people or one extra person. If anyone's on and wants to jump in and test with me, we can test the track limits on here, and we can also test changing. So if they... Right, they've got nothing. Edit settings. Okay. Yeah, there you go. So that's what it'll be. So you can stay in the server. So we don't need to even do the race. Because you'll come out the race. It'll come back to this. Let me ready it up. It'll come back to this. And then you go to edit settings and you can... So yeah, we can stay in the server. So that's good. I'm the star streamer. Sounds good. I wasn't even going to come on. I didn't even know the patch. No one knew the patch was coming out. So this is just bonus. We'll do this, like I said, 1 lap. Just test it. Come out. No, David. There's there's quite a bit. If you can get to their website, have a look. If they've implemented the radar, harsher track cuts, penalty system, the custom lobbies, you can edit it as soon as you come out of a race. Before you had to leave the lobby, create a new one, and then yeah, start a new one off. So this is good. I just obviously we can't at the minute. I can't test the stability side. We don't know until we've got big numbers. Hopefully Mets should be on later. Hopefully Mets can test it with big numbers, because that's what we want to do. We want to get 30 in a lobby and see if it messes about or yeah, crashes, or that's the big fish. That's the that's the big thing. As I said, they sort that out, great, or they've made it better. I don't think they're going to sort it out straight away. So Dutch OPS Gaming, right, let's just drive it until we get to that chicane and abuse it pretty much. It's got straight off. Oh, gravel. You, how you doing, mate? I still think the graphics are looking better, you know. There's no like aliasing and that, but I think when you're in a cockpit of the car, it does look better. It's the replays is where it looks a bit, you get the weird stuff going on. Are you just doing the update? Nice. You just noticed the radar. It works, but whether people use it, which we've just done in the MX-5, no. Still some people that don't know how to use a radar, which I knew would happen, end of the day. It was always going to happen. Some people use it, some people won't. I'll tell you what though, does the rear view mirror look better? Yep, there you go. So I wonder how much you can abuse it. Slow down to give back 14.4 seconds. That's a bit, yeah. Wow. Yeah, they're a bit harsh. they're a bit harsh. I did not gain 14.4 seconds. Yeah. You're on phone hard to see. Yeah, that was... That was a little bit, yeah. Right. I can't watch the replay, can you? I'll save the replay just to see. It's only a short one. It don't look too bad there. You're not getting the popping or... Yeah. I was going to say, I'm in his rear end. Yeah, that is very harsh. But I suppose it's going to deter people from doing it. So... You can, yeah, move the virtual mirror. For me, the virtual mirror looked better graphics as well, which is good. Yeah, I see the harsh side. Edit settings, yeah, so this works. This is great. Yeah, brilliant. Right, let's go. While we're here, actually, we'll go Zolder. We'll do a one-lapper again. Confirm. Does that work? Yeah, look at that. Ready up. Boom. Just like that. Awesome. Is that you, Hellcat? You won. Yeah. Oh, I'm running my AI rush right now, and I'm actually having fun. That's good. So have they changed them a lot? Are they? Yeah. Because I'm not really interested in the AI part. I'm more online, so definitely good to get your feedback. Studio 1925 or 1295 Productions. Yeah, I'm impressed. I'm impressed they've got the radar out so quickly, and the track cuts as well, and the lobby, that you can change stuff in the lobby. Yeah. Just need the stability now. Want the stability. Daytona, yeah, definitely. Definitely the bus stop at Daytona. That's for sure. Not really much else you can cut, is there? It's just that. Lap times are going to be slower. Definitely. Exactly, yeah. If we can get some modded tracks, cars, more cars, it all benefits us at the end of the day. Right, let's go. Not too fussed about fuel or whatever. We've got enough fuel anyway. The radar should be there. It should be... I mean, mine's already there. I've moved mine up because it was in the middle of the screen. So it should already be implemented. Exactly. Well, it is a nice Christmas present that they've brought one out. Really impressed. Sometimes I don't sing their praises. Sometimes I'm a little bit sceptical. But this time they've, yeah. Nice treat for us. Right, do I absolutely cut the bejesus out of this on the first go, or do I try and take it how I would in ACC and just see? Because it's going to be now relearning how much you can take and how much you can't. Now, I know there's less people in here, but that FPS is looking pretty sweet, you know. Exactly. Definitely on it. Right, I'm going to go... oh, my days. I don't know, you know. Wow. I'm sure I'd still left a wheel on the track. That is harsh. You reckon white lines? Yeah, exactly what I was saying. That didn't seem like a cut. That was harsh. So right, what happens if you cut? Let me test something. This is the last lap. Will it add? Right, surely that's a cut. Surely. Right, okay. So we've finished the race. What happens? Nothing. Right, so that's a bug. If you finish the race and you've got a warning, you can get away with it. So that needs to be readdressed. Obviously not for tracks that there you can't cut the final sort of corner or chicane and get over the line, but... yeah, you're still getting a little bit on the grass, a bit of fuzziness on the replay. Yeah, I think we're just going to have to find out ourselves. Yeah, we're going to have to find out ourselves how much you can cut and how much you can't. So, what changed in the latest patch? Quite a bit. They've got a radar. You can customize your lobby, not jump out. Yeah, quite a bit. Right, let me get out of here quickly. Back. So, let's go. They probably haven't fixed them. So it's probably going to kill the game. No, it hasn't saved. Oh, no, there you go. Oh, okay, it's working. Bloody second penalty. Right, what we got here? Yeah, you want to see the sort of... hey, there you go, look. Straight away. Massive drop in FPS as well. It's the grass goes fuzzy like it is now. It's very peculiar when it starts sort of panning out and moving. So the grass is fine, and then it goes, it's all fuzzy. Really weird. Don't get massive FPS drops though, as well. Right, let's have a look at this. Right, okay, so, yeah, maybe on the white, so that was... Yeah, no, when I pause, if it's fuzzy, it won't do it. I'm sure it doesn't do it, so it must be to do with motion, whatever's going on, the aliasing or whatever. So, yeah, that was a little bit naughty. That one was probably fine, so it's the first part. Right, let me go out. It's that camera. So when it goes fuzzy, we'll pause it. Yes, it's not doing it. There, it's fuzzy. So it's something to do with the aliasing or movement, motion. He's causing the grass, and I think even the trees. If you have a look at the trees go fuzzy. So they're fuzzy now, and as soon as you pause it, it's fine. So very strange behaviour. I've never seen that until this game. Very peculiar. Right, let's get out of there. Yeah, the dirty track cutter. The dirty. Holy hell, we've got 200. We just hit 200 people viewing there, guys. Absolutely impressive stuff. Definitely go and smash that like if you're enjoying it. As I said, I might be able to do another half an hour. I'm just a little bit annoyed that I can't stay on. I'd love to stay on, to be fair. Let's see if this works. This is working. I wonder if all my new patch, yeah. I wonder if I wonder if all my replays are working. Right. Give me your bum end of your car. Yeah, massive, isn't it? That. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Right, let me go quickly check something. Just finish up breakfast and fired up YouTube, and here we go. Yeah, definitely fire up your game and go and have a look. Right, I'm not sure if any of these going to work, you know. No. It's just only them two at the minute. All the rest are crashing the game. Shame. I might have to then get rid of all them. Let me restart it up. So what have we tested? Let's have a quick butchers. Functionality, field of view FOV. We've had a look at. I couldn't see that. Can now be repositioned. Player can no longer purchase vehicles. That's online social. Racing follows. Lobby settings can now be edited, which we've done. Remove ping display for the custom lobby browser. Fix an issue where the lobby countdown would not start. Fix an issue where players getting stuck loading into track when another user fails to load or get stuck. See, that for me is a big one. That one. Where is it? That. Fixed an issue based stuck loading into a track when another user fails to load or get stuck. Now that I reckon was causing a lot of the issues when we wouldn't get in, or only a certain amount of people would get in and stuff like that. So that for me is a biggie. Added should fix rare crash. Like I said, we can't really test a lot of these. UI menu. Track and penalties, yeah. We know. They are pretty harsh. What do we need to look at? So socials are like... Oh, a bit of a delay there. I don't understand what they've done with socials. It's because yeah, something about socials. They're like ranked now, which yeah. Don't know. Obviously, I will make a video doing a side-by-side comparing. Actually, it'll probably be the one before. That's the problem. I'm just trying to see if I can't update. I should have updated it by now then. Note to self, update me other version to the same version once I've finished with it, so then I can leave it on that version. Because the update's already out, it'll update it straight to this one. I'll have both versions on this, which is, yeah, not what we want. What else can we test? We can't really test stability unless we're going to get loads of people on. That's the thing. But we'll go ranked unless you guys want to see something else. Yes, new update, Tommy. Another one. 1503 this is. Yeah, I wonder if there's a way I can just update to the 1502 on the other version. Yeah, we'll do rank then. We'll just wait. Hopefully we'll get a lot more people. Hopefully we'll get over 20 people, maybe more, just to see the stability side. Exactly. Yeah, same. Exactly the same. Radar and stability. Radar seems to work. Yeah, it works. Obviously, I can't say for other people because we were still getting bashed for left, right, and centre. Thank you for the sub as well, Antonio. Yeah, yeah. Good if people. Well, yeah, we did see in that MX5 race, people didn't want to use it, did they? Not too sure, Tommy, on force feedback. Let's have a look. I don't think it mentions anything about force feedback, if I'm honest. So obviously the radar system, and then yeah, new features. The only new features the radar. Everything else is a fix by the looks of it. Yeah, social racing now follows the same registration flow as ranked. Register, choose vehicle, registered. But I'm sure that's what it was before. Online custom lobbies. So yeah, stability and performance. There is a few performance fixes which will work online as well. Miscellaneous. Pressure calculation fixes, general polish and clean up across the system. No, nothing particular for force feedback except for fixed issues with some Logitech peripherals. So we're led to believe somebody was on it. I can't see who it was. Somebody did say they're having fun with the AI. So, yeah, I think the AI have been improved. Obviously, I want to see ranked. I want to see stability in the ranked. Oh, 27. Here we go. Good, good. This is what we want to see. This is what we want to see. Where'd I put that? Put this back over there. I need to put a proper thumbnail on this stream. I got it up so quick. Hopefully, yeah, you'll have to let me know if your wheel is better. Right, 28, 29. Come on, we want more. Well, actually, no, if we stay... Oh, we're losing people. If we stay around about that, we should be in one lobby, one division, which is what we want to see. We don't want it split. CSMC, how you doing, mate? You're going to take the #1 spot from me. Thanks. We had a new update. Yes. 1503 is out. I didn't even know. They surprised us. They never told anyone. They just released a statement or announcement at 3 o'clock saying it was out. That was it. No, it's out. It is out. So 33. Come on. Yeah. Spit flames from all of them. Yeah, yeah, I do, because if they've helped with stability, I'm a happy days. I don't think that it's going to be 100%. I hope it is, but I don't think it'll be 100%. But if they have improved, it's a bonus. It's always a good thing. Adding the radar, adding the track limits as well, that's a bonus. That's a good thing. So they are working in the direction. So I think once they get these sorted, then they can start implementing stuff that are less important. Definitely. the end of the day, if they can get this out that quick, surely they can get a lot more stuff out pretty quick. So they're setting the bar high for themselves. They really are. How am I liking it? I've always enjoyed this. A bit frustrating with the rank. Last night's stream was frustrating. We managed to get what? It took us like an hour and a half to get a rank race done because it kept spitting us out and stuff. So possibly, but the problem you've got is when's LMU going to come to console? We've seen there's more console players playing this than there is PC. Exactly. I don't see. I think, aren't they working on it? But obviously there's no ETA, so 2027, so 26. Yeah, it'll all depend when. It'll all depend if they can implement it to console and have no issues as well, because yes, us console players are quite forgiving, but I think there's only so many titles that we'll want to have that are absolute dog at the start of the life of that title. So you'll be on GTA 6. I'll have a wee look at GTA 6. Got to. 192 viewing. Thank you so much. If you like what you see, definitely hit that subscribe button. Maybe tickle the like button as well if you're liking it. It will put this out. Will help. See, the thing is, I found with LMU, it is quite hard to get into. It's a lot harder than this to get into because of the way the sort of the electronical energy and or whatever they call it and stuff like that. I just found it very difficult to get to jump in and drive and be quick. So that might put a few people off as well. Tony Fish, Paul, exactly. It is, and they've. I know you're always going to get people say, "Oh well, it should have been like this at the start. It should have been like this way as soon as it got released." But at least they're showing that they're on stuff. At least they're showing their intent to get the patches out pretty quickly. So I can't fault them at the end of the day. The patch notes are long, yeah. Right, here we go. Are we going to get load of setup? Was it that one? It's that one. I never know now what one it was. 20, I think that was right. Yeah, seems right. Okay, we're in. That was pretty good. Are we all here though? I was about to say I won't get speed in the pit lane just in case it does me, but how does anyone know how big the patch was? Because I just put it in or booted up Steam and it started downloading it. I don't know how big it was. How big is it? Yeah, is it a big patch then? That sky's still a little bit off, to be fair. Is that it? So not massive then. Okay. Waiting for it to give me a penalty. Oh, everyone's subbing. 1980. I'm not even gonna. And Muller CJ, thank you boys. Cheers for the sub, appreciate it. There's not really many places to cut at Spa, is there? Up Eau Rouge, definitely. We'll see how much we can abuse the curb without cutting. So I don't usually cut up Eau Rouge anyway. So definitely be interested to see if we can count the cars on track as well. There's supposed to be 20. That'll show the sort of stability side as well if everyone's got in. So I hope they have. Yeah, they definitely look a bit polished, trees and stuff. just the clouds are still a bit fuzzy. You can see them like weird. It's almost, it's like what happens in a replay with the trees and the grass. It goes fuzzy. What the hell's going on there? Yeah, it goes fuzzy. So I don't know whether it's supposed to be like a heat haze. Yeah, I don't know. Goodbye social life, yeah. Right, here we go. Yeah, not. I don't think it was mentioned as visuals, but I'm sure they said about performance and stuff to do with the graphics. Well, let's go. See, that should be fine. Waits for the penalty. Yeah, okay. It has on this track 146, 149 with 20 other drivers. Thing is though, my CPU's running more. My CPU's up to 60%. That's huge. It never runs that. And my GPU's down to 80 odd. So yeah, right. So my CPU running over 50%. It's running almost at its maximum megahertz or whatever it is. So obviously I'm going to get more FPS, but yeah, that's a bit worrying. It's like 66%. Sure, it was never there before. It was about 40 odd. I've got 4080. It's running in the 90s, which isn't too bad. But yeah, it's definitely giving me more FPS, but for me it's using more CPU and GPU with these settings than what it was before. So it's a bit of a trade-off, you know what I mean? I don't really want to be using any more than sort of 60-70% maximum of CPU, because I've got my Streamlabs open as well, streaming. That uses some of my CPU, so what's going on with these boys? Let's go off here. Oh, it's got to be a cut. No, not a cut there, okay. Some of them are, some of them aren't. Yeah, round this track, it's definitely track specific though as well, by the looks of it. Well, that was a cut, surely. That was, for me, that was a cut. Where's the time? Where's the time penalty? Or will it only do it in the race? Might only do it in the race. A dirty lap in qualifying is a dirty lap. You obviously don't want a dirty lap because your quali lap's done. So not so much give you a time penalty. So it'd be interesting to see in the race. Right, let's see if we can see how many people are here. So we've lost 2. So we lost 2. No, hang on. 3. 4. 'So we lost 4, I think. Yes, we lost 4. That's not bad out of 20, I don't think. So yeah, we'll wait for the race. We'll try the track limits. So did we lose 4? Let's have a look. Should be in red. No, it says we lost 3. We lost 3. Ah, lost 3 then, have we? And it won't show them. Okay. So you can get to them on the leaderboard. You can't get to them on the replay camera, or not the replay camera, but the actual spectate. So if we go back, go to standings, then go to that, go to standings, obviously they're not there. So Where's the one that was in the tree? Ah, there. They parked up, or are they... I don't know what's going on. Moosey, thank you for the membership. Appreciate it. Yeah, what is going on? What's going on there? Look at the oh no, the birds are flying backwards again, look. Yeah, no clue what these two are doing. I'm not too sure if one of them's there and the other one's not, if I'm honest. Or they, no, I think they are both there. What's going on? Strange. Very strange. Picnic, yeah. Oh, no. Right, spectate. Let's go and see what's going on. Yeah, still a little bit off, look. A little bit, things going on. Yeah. Oh my days, that's... Oh. What's going on? Peggy Smith, patch, mate, patch. New patch is out. And we've got a radar. But people don't seem to want to use it, even though we've got a radar. They still want to go into the side view in the MX-5s. I'd say the main thing's the radar. I think that's what a lot of people wanted. I'll go through the patch notes if you want, or I'll just sort of... So the actual thing that was added, it says at the top that the main new feature, added radar, and then the rest are fixes and improvements. So for me, stability seems a little bit better. The radar is a big one. Track limits is a big one. Changing a custom lobby while you're in the lobby is a massive one as well, that you don't have to close down that lobby at the end of the race and open a new one. So for me, they're the sort of four things. Is that yeah. Graphics a little bit better. Yeah. I mean, up to 81% on my CPU now. That's pretty bad. Yeah, you can't minimize it, but you can move it up. I've moved mine up, so... Yeah, definitely, Peggy. That was a big one, to be fair. That was huge. Huge one. That's what we needed. Like I said, stability, the jury's still out on it, if I'm honest. So we'll just have to see at the end of the day, stability-wise. Yeah, lobby edits, definitely. Why do you need a radar when you got 110% awareness? Only you, Lance, could have 110% awareness. You are a radar on wheels. No, I don't think you can join mid-session. They didn't say anything about it in the notes, so I presume you can't. Something that they know about, something that they'll hopefully implement. So, but that's down to if they want to. They might not want to. You're still going to get people that say, well, we don't want people joining a race halfway through and careering into people and stuff like that used to get in ACC. So, yeah. Or they have a bit like ACC where you can turn it on or off for have people to join midway through. That will work. I'm running PC, yes. You dropped 3 seconds. That's because I weren't even trying. I don't even know if I loaded the setup on. I did, actually, yeah, but I wasn't even trying. I wanted to try the track limits. Yeah, problem is, make way, as we've tested on other tracks, the actual track cuts, the penalties are huge. They're like, we cut the track, we cut the last chicane at Imola, and it said I needed to slow down for 14.4 seconds, which there's no way by cutting that you're going to gain 14 seconds. Maybe a second, so they are brutal. Really brutal. Time limit join would work, yeah. I think if you don't slow down for the penalty, they'll just give you a fixed time penalty onto your time. You know, like your 2 seconds, your 10 seconds and stuff like that. But we did test something out, and it at Zolder, we cut the last chicane, And because it was the last lap, as soon as we went over the line, even though it said slow down, we didn't get a penalty to finish the race. So they need to look at that as well. Get the mower out, yeah. Do we know the penalty system? Not, they haven't specifically said what it is, but it does seem quite harsh. But it is what it is at the end of the day. Some people are going to like it, some people won't. It's going to be now down to finding the limits of where you can, obviously, yeah, push a chicane or a certain turn or... Yeah, that's... I think if they introduce that, they can then, yeah, introduce something that you can turn that on and off, that we can have people come in practice or through while the race is going or not. Yes, if I'll cut at the start of this up Eau Rouge and I'll just keep going, it'll give you a penalty. At the end of the day, we've had slowdowns before they yeah, before they messed about or not messed about, updated this with the harsher track penalties. If you don't slow down, it gives you a penalty, doesn't it? So it'd be interesting to see if it gives you a 2-second or gives you more. I'd say probably give you more, because it's you have to slow down for 14 seconds. They can't then just give you a 2-second penalty if you carry on. It'll make no sense. I see that. That's what I was watching. I was watching Jardier's review of the 0.2 for AC Rally, and then obviously looked at Discord and see this was out. So, right, let's go. This doesn't really matter, does it? Actually, let's load it. So we've got the. Oh, yeah. I think move your radar up. You'll be fine. Andrew, how you doing, mate? I won the GTO boy, so I won at least. I won the last for 40 seconds. We're not going to be on long, SRT, to be fair. I shouldn't be streaming anyway now. I've got stuff to do, but we're here to test. We're here to give you guys that can't jump on the information about the patch and stuff that's been implemented and hasn't, and stuff that's working and not. GTO in Daytona 42.9 I think I got yesterday, just about into 42s. You're third in the GTOs, nice. Black flags need for ignoring penalties, yeah. Starts in 20 wins, so I'm happy. That's a good ratio, that is. Right, here we go. My radar's wrong. No, everyone's staggered at here. Aha, okay, yeah. No, there they are. A bit weird. I was about to say I'll come round there slow, but yeah. Oh. What are we going to do? Cut the absolute hell out of it and then keep our foot down, or... Okay. Okay, that's not good. I just cut the absolute hell out of that, gained loads of places. Oh my god, it's a GT40 fest. Yeah, I gained loads of places and it didn't give me a penalty, it gave me a track warning. Yeah, they definitely need to look at these penalties. Certain tracks. Yeah, I'm beside you. Oh my days. He almost did. Yeah, it gave me a warning, that was it. I was expecting like a massive penalty because I absolutely cut the hell out of it. It should have given me a penalty, surely. No, I'm beside you. Oh my days. Use the radar, come on. It's what it's there for. It's what the devs have worked hard, tirelessly to introduce. That is so disrespectful to the devs, you know, not even using the radar. Changing gear to the wrong gear. Right, are we going to cut the absolute... See, it might have been first lap, you know. See, what we really need to do is it be punted off or pushed off and carry on and see what happens. Yeah, see what happens. Whether it still gives you a penalty kind of thing, that scenario. But I'm beside you. I'm definitely beside you. Fair play. Nice. Nice use of radar. No. Maybe if it gives you a warning, yes, but we've been on tracks where we've cut it and it's giving you no warning. It's just... Nah, they need to look at that. They need to look at that. That's like... No worries, Alex. Thank you for dropping by me. That's brutal, that is. That's terrible. I know obviously the lap doesn't count in the sort of timing stakes, but I just clean got past that guy because I absolutely abused the limit. Yeah, use the radar. Let's use the radar. Let's not use the radar. Let's not use the radar. Wow. Oh, fair play. You got round there. I'm going to put it down the side here. No, you're not using the radar again. Thank you. Okay, I'm just going to take everyone out by going down the side of them and they don't use the radar. And just turn into me and then get obliterated. Told you they wouldn't use it. I told you. They would not use the radar. Some of them just can't comprehend the radar. They don't know what it is. What? Like, yeah. Yeah, thing is though, I understand about rushing a patch, but did they? Have they had these in the works for a while, the radar and the penalty system? But they can perfect them over time. That's the thing. Some of them are great at certain tracks. Some of them I think the penalties are great. Just obviously it's going to be other tracks where they're not. They're not so much. Yeah, but the thing is, I don't know if you can turn the radar on and off. It's there. Yeah. It doesn't make a lot of sense. Make no sense. Reboot the PS to get updates to show up. Okay. Could be some people still, yeah. Don't get me wrong, you can actually play this without updating. I actually went on my older version today and I could still race online. But you would expect people to update, surely. Cut last turn block and turn 5 and 6, okay. I'll cut this. I think they need to look at Spa, definitely, as a whole. I think I'm just going to get a penalty by warnings, clocking up the warnings by looks of it. Yeah, definitely needs revisited, that's for sure. Open up the wheel. Okay, that's better. That's a bit better. We're going to keep going though. Oh my days. Follow this guy off. Did I get a penalty? Okay, I did get a penalty, guys. Did you see that? I did get a penalty. Wow. Okay, just keep going. We don't get a penalty. Yeah, they definitely need to sort that out. The other penalties would be clear, like track cuts. They were already in it anyway. Them penalties were already in it, or an accumulation of track or penalties, whatever it comes, warnings But yeah, that's wrong. Spar needs sorted. Definitely. I can't go past him again up Eau Rouge like I did. That was just naughty. But we are testing it for science sake. We are testing we are testing it. So I'm sorry, buddy. Yeah, we got something. But that was like, that was more, unless it's the amount of time you're off the track maybe, that it's then, yeah, warning you. Right, we might as well just go full beans. Have we got a penalty yet? No, they're broken. They are broken. It's broke. It's broke. It doesn't work. Race director's not having a field day with me because I'm being perfectly legit in my crack cutting. Handling, I don't think so. Force feedback, I don't think so. Maybe they're, what's the word? Maybe they've implemented it, but they're not fully implemented. I don't know. It just seems a bit bizarre, to be fair. Naughty? Who says I'm being naughty? Right, okay, that was a little bit suspect. What happened there? Yeah, that was a little bit suspect. Go. 4. Okay. Yeah, at time, but you'd have thought it'd come up like that to say what it was. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see. First place man's like, where the hell did he come from? Nah, it's broken. Broken. I tell you, broken. 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 It is, yeah. I'm happy it's there, but yeah, it definitely needs to be looked into. We really need to finish this race now, just to see if it adds anything on at the end. Yeah, see if it adds anything. Josh, thank you, buddy, for the sub. Yeah, see if it adds anything on at the end. Overshot it. Yeah, I expected it to work to a certain degree. Some of the tracks it does, some of them it doesn't. Did I just cut that? We'll get around the track as quick as possible. Like I said, we'll see. Probably make this the last as well. I'm going to have to get off. Unfortunately, I don't want to, but... Like I said, I weren't supposed to be on today, but then I didn't realise the patch was going to drop, so... To be fair, Josh, I've always liked the driving, I've always liked the game. It's not, yeah. Yes, I have sort of bashed the devs in the past for obviously the game being poor when it released, but I didn't go absolutely sort of ham on them, so to speak. So any patch for me is a good patch as long as it doesn't break the game. So having these implemented, yes, they might not be 100% working, but it's a start, it's a progression, so... Oh my days, watch what I'm doing. Yes, that's still a thing. Problem is, though, if there's people like have got disconnected at the start and their car is somewhere in the track, when you go round, that's why it's going to come up saying about the back marker. They're not actually there. A bit like ACC, you know, when you're in the pits in a race and you go past and it goes yellow flag, it's because the guy's in the pit, so that's an issue with that. I don't think it is working, Peggy Smith, because it says slow down because you've gained so much time. You need to slow down for, if it comes up, will it come up? Yeah, it goes slow down to give back 2.6 seconds. You literally have to stop. So I'll do it now, look. If I stop, see, there. You've got to literally stop, so it's not working. Not working properly anyway. Yeah, I agree with you, Josh, especially on console. It's still too expensive. It shouldn't have been that expensive, bringing out a game that needs so much work. Whereas on PC, it's not as expensive, and you can get it at cheaper places. 17 quid, I think, is the amount I've seen it for, which is ludicrously low. I think sort of 25 or 20 to 30 pounds is like the max that they should be charging. But the more and more updates they bring out, the more improvements they bring, then that price tag will get sort of more or less where it should be for a game that's then sorted. You don't need to worry about back markers. Yeah, it's not that. It's because if somebody's, yeah. But then again, I don't see the radar comes up, so something's there. But I think it's something to do with this circuit. If you remember when you run that wide, you hit something. I think there's a car there, but it's invisible. So I think the guy just cut the chicane behind me. I think he's just realised you can cut. Oh no, hang on, it's lawless, yeah. So he's cutting. He's realised you can cut and it's not doing anything. Oh my days, that wasn't good. I got a little bit track limit that time. No gravel. Yeah, he's following me. He's following me with the cuts. He wants to win the race. Oh no, something's happened. He's tried to cut it and he's died. Or he's slowed down. I was thinking of being dive bombs, yeah. But that's it. Everything's positive. A patch is, you've got to look at it on the positives. The positives of this are they've implemented it, so they don't have to implement anything. They just need to tweak it, fine tune it from track to track. Oh, Tommy's got a 10-second penalty. I wonder what he got a 10-second penalty for. Or Tomahawk, sorry. But yeah, round here, it's always been that you hit something. And I think there's a car that's invisible just here. Or sorry, just here. You hear something, you hit something. No penalties. Sorry, 4 seconds. That was it. So it don't work. Don't work. They need to, yeah, they need to address it. Right, guys, on that note, I am sorry. I'm going to have to go. I've got stuff to do. Got to get my dinner. Got to get my dog sorted out. Got to go out tonight. So a video has probably dropped. My video about the cheating. If you want to go and watch that, I would very much appreciate it. Definitely give me your thoughts down below. I will be back tomorrow evening. I will try and get a video out as well, my thoughts of the patch and other stuff to do with the patch. And yeah, released today at 3 o'clock, so it's only been out almost 2 hours. But no, there's positives. Yeah. There is positives. There is definite positives. So yeah, happy. Really happy with that. Thank you, Dylan. I'll try to, mate. I'll try to. Let me save that replay. Get out of here, and then I'm going to go. But yeah, definitely leave your thoughts down below in the description box of what you felt, even if you come back to this video, what you felt the patches is plus the negative side. Obviously, about the AI as well. I haven't tested the AI. Definitely let me know what your thoughts are on the AI. Diabolical. Hey, it's all in a an experimental purpose. All for science at the end of the day. We're testing the patch. That's not how I usually drive. But yeah, as I said, guys, on that note, thank you so much. As I said, it was a bit of a rushed one to get it going while the patch come out. I hope you found it informative and enjoy it. Definitely the people that are sort of watching at work can't get on. Enjoy it when you get home, because yeah, it looks to me that they're definitely going in the right direction. They really are. Yes, they still need to fine tune, polish, whatever. Obviously, we can't. The big elephant in the room for me is we can't polish somebody to use the radar, as we've seen. And I always said this. I always put my hands up and says they'll introduce a radar. Doesn't mean everyone's going to use it. So yeah, maybe we're just going to have to teach a few people how to use a radar. But yeah, it is what it is. All jokes aside, I'm going. Have a great rest of your evening. Jumping on the guys that are going to jump on and test it out. Like I said, let me know your thoughts. And yeah, I'm out. I'm going. And as always, I'll catch you on the next one.